Cowboys 11 meters by Tyler Dragon. Staff writer at Writer Optimism is at an all-time high this time of year across the NFL. Free agency is often the climactic moment of the year for teams. Success in free agency doesn't guarantee wins, but it does provoke a sense of hysteria across the NFL landscape. This year's free agency period has been no different. Several clubs have spent big money to land impact players. Pertaining to the NFC East, the Philadelphia Eagles and Washington Redskins have been aggressive in their pursuit to acquire talent. The New York Giants appear to be in rebuild move. All the while, the Cowboys have maintained their conservative approach. We analyzed and graded the first week of free agency for each team in the NFC East. Cowboys Ron Jenkins, AP file, in this November 22, 2018, file photo, Dallas Cowboys defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence, 90, rushes during the first half of an NFL football game against the Washington Redskins in Arlington, Texas. The Cowboys placed a franchise tag on Lawrence before the NFL deadline on Tuesday, March 5, 2019. AP photo, Ron Jenkins, file, re-signing their own talent and bringing in free safety Earl Thomas would have been a dream off-season for the Cowboys. That fantasy perished on Wednesday when Thomas elected to take his talents to Baltimore. All is not lost for the Cowboys, though. Jason Witten unretired to help a young tight end group, and the team signed Christian Covington to add much-needed interior defensive line depth. Coming into the off-season, the Cowboys' main objective was to re-sign their own. The team is in the midst of that. The Cowboys franchise tagged Pro Bowl defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence for the second straight year. Dallas and Lawrence intend to keep negotiating a long-term deal as July 15, the NFL deadline for teams to sign their designated franchise players to long-term contracts, creeps closer. Fullback Jamize Olawale, defensive tackle Cameron Fleming and wide receiver Tavon Austin are three other notable re-signings to date. Austin should get more opportunity in the slot after the amicable Cole Beasley and Cowboys split. With the first wave of free agency over, expect the Cowboys to continue negotiating with Lawrence and other impending free agents such as quarterback Dak Prescott, wide receiver Amari Cooper, cornerback Byron Jones and running back Ezekiel Elliott. Dallas can pick up Elliott's fifth-year option next season, buying the team another year. In addition to bargain shopping for new talent, the first week of free agency for the Cowboys was predictably ho-hum. Grade, Seagulls Matt Rourke, AP Philadelphia Eagles DeSean Jackson speaks with members of the media during a news conference at the team's NFL football training facility in Philadelphia, Thursday, March 14, 2019. AP photo, Matt Rourke. The Eagles were aggressive during the first period of free agency. Philly's week was highlighted by the signing of defensive tackle Malik Jackson to a 6-year, $85.5 million deal, and the team reunited with wide receiver DeSean Jackson via trade. Much like the Cowboys, the Eagles put a focus on retaining their own players. Defensive end Brandon Graham received a 3-year, $40 million contract. Cornerback Ronald Darby is returning on a 1-year deal. Guard Isaac Seumalo inked a 3-year deal, and center Jason Kelce and tackle Jason Peters both got 1-year extensions. The most prominent departure was Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles, who signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars, signaling the end of any type of quarterback controversy in Philadelphia. Wide receiver Golden Tate left for the division rival New York Giants. Tate's exit was anticipated following Jackson's return. Wideout Jordan Matthews also decided to leave town for San Francisco. On the defensive side, linebacker Jordan Hicks left for Arizona and the team let defensive tackle Tim Jernigan walk. The Eagles made calculated decisions to improve. There are still questions at running back and defensive back, though. Grade, the Giants Ashley Landis, staff photographer New York Giants wide receiver Odell Beckham, 13, walks on the sideline before an NFL game between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants on Sunday, September 16, 2018. Edit. Ashley Landis, The Dallas Morning News. The Giants didn't pony up for safety Landon Collins, and the team set the NFL world ablaze by trading wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. to Cleveland Browns. Anytime a team relinquishes its best player on offense and its best player on defense, it's an indication that they are in rebuild mode. In an attempt to fill the voids left by Collins and Beckham, New York signed veteran safety Antoine Bevia and lured-in receiver Golden Tate. Although those two players are obvious downgrades from their predecessors, the Giants also received guard Kevin Zeitler in exchange for pass rusher Olivier Vernon in separate trade with Cleveland. Overall, it wasn't a good week for Big Blue fans. The exodus of talent has the Giants destined for the NFC East basement. Grade D. Redskins. Nick Waz's AP New Washington Redskins safety Landon Collins speaks during an NFL football press conference, Thursday, March 14, 2019, in Ashburn, VA. AP photo. Nick Waz's Washington gave Landon Collins a massive 6-year, $84 million contract. He should be the best safety in the nation's capital since the late Sean Taylor. On offense, the March trade for Case Keenum means an underwhelming quarterback competition between he and Colt McCoy is imminent while Alex Smith continues to recover from a compound leg fracture. In the backfield, Adrian Peterson signed a 2-year contract extension, pairing him with running back Darius Guice, who missed all of 2018 with an ACL injury. The expected loss of Smith for the entire 2019 season hurts, but the addition of Collins and a resurgent backfield should make up for a decline in quarterback play. It would behoove Washington to address the wide receiver position this offseason as well. Grade C. Twitter, @TheItalianDragon.